This presentation is titled Radiology Monitoring Using Personal Dosimeter Devices in Terms of Long-Term Compliance and Creating a Culture of Safety. So in terms of the introduction, we all know that radiation-emitting devices are used in hospitals and other medical centers to provide diagnoses and to be able to get imaging to treat diseases. However, though this is necessary and valuable, these radiation-emitting devices can potentially pose a threat to patients and providers. Providers are at a unique risk because they work with these radiation-emitting devices on sometimes even a daily basis, whereas patients might only get them a couple times in their lifetime. So this project was about understanding the harmful radiation and how we can mitigate risks. It is a very poorly kept secret that many hospitals require providers that deal with these type of radiation in high amounts to wear devices called dosimeters, and physicians sometimes intentionally do not wear the dosimeters so that they don't go over their radiation limit in a hope to get falsely low radiation ratings so that they don't get any consequences, disciplinary action, sometimes even pay cuts, etc. So in terms of our methodology, we had 10 providers and we asked them if they are using dosimeters, so 10 providers with dosimeters, we asked them if they always wear them. We delivered this to an anonymous survey, and we were shocked to find that every single one admitted to not using dosimeters at some point in the past. So this was something that we didn't expect because we had 100% of the same answer, and we felt it was wrong to release the results since anyone who had told their fellow colleague that they may have participated in this may have been exposed as a result of this study. So instead, we jumbled the providers, and we added another 10 providers where we asked the same question. In the second 10, 80% admitted to not using the dosimeter in the past at some point, and 20% said that they always used it. So by doing this, we were able to maintain anonymity in the case that one of the participants of the study had told their colleagues. We were sure not to spread this to any of their colleagues or anything. This was completely anonymous on our end. So the conclusion we kind of reached to is that creating this culture of safety is extremely important, because after the policy change that we created, where providers were no longer negatively facing consequences for any actions of going over the limit, instead of hiding the actual numbers, they became honest, and because they knew that the radiation was harmful, they were cognizant of this fact, it switched the conversation to protecting themselves from negative consequences from the administration, to having the administration being on their side and helping them reduce their numbers as much as possible, as much as safe for themselves and for the patient. And so creating the culture of safety is the most important thing, where you get the providers to help themselves. If instead they're negatively incentivized, that may help bring statistical resolution of the scenario, but in reality, the providers may be doing something else. For example, not bringing their dosimeters in, and the same can be said for any of these safety scenarios. So it's important that the providers know that the administration is on their side to reduce the numbers as much as possible. Thank you.